For those of you who don't know who Dr. Dustin Smith is, you definitely need to if you're in theology, because this guy is on point. He knows his stuff. He's a PhD. He speaks all three languages, the Aramaic, the Greek, and the Hebrew, and teaches at least one of them at a university. And he's been around for a long time, even though some of you may not have heard of him, because he's not somebody who goes around looking for debates all the time, going on channels to argue. He's pretty focused on his studies and his scholarship. And he's got an exciting new book coming out October 31st of this year, 2025, A Systematic Theology of the Early Church. And this is going to be an awesome book. You have to get a copy of it. It's a mammoth book. It's going to be 871 pages. You can buy it now, a non-physical copy, pre-release on Kindle for $10 or so. But boy, I recommend you getting the physical book, because this is going to be a great resource for you if you're interested in theology down the road. He's written quite a few books. I believe 9 books. His latest book, the book before this one, Wisdom, Christology, and the Gospel of John, was a mega hit. The 5-star reviews he's got on Amazon really attest to how much work he put into the book, his dedication, his accuracy, and I've heard nothing but good things about it. People rave about this book. So this book here coming up, October 31st, you have to get a copy of it. He's somebody who's very concise in his argumentations. Some of his teachings on YouTube and his podcasts are the best that I've ever seen. So this is the book, Wisdom, Christology, and the Gospel of John. And this is another book that you have to get a copy of it if you haven't already gotten a copy of it. Just go online and read some of the reviews. These are reviews that are verified. People have bought the book, they purchased it, and they've really learned a tremendous amount about wisdom, Christology, in the book of John that they never heard of before, or they never saw when they read the Bible. This is an adjunct to the Bible, and it really makes a lot of the biblical narratives come alive. So you can go through some of the comments on there and see for yourself the reviews. Even people who are against his belief and they challenge him, they still normally give him a 5-star because it's actually pretty well put together. It's really well put together. Okay. The knowledge, the clarity, the reliability, the depth of history. Again, you have a scholar that's writing you a book. And what I've noticed about Dustin Smith is he's very to the point. He doesn't read into scripture. He doesn't infer things. He actually lets scripture speak for itself, which is very rare today. You can go out and buy a book like The Forgotten Trinity by James White, and James White is going to put all of his presuppositions into the text, into his book, to try and lean you a certain way. But when you go to the Bible, you can't verify these things, right? Dustin Smith's the opposite. He writes, he goes to scripture to get his argumentations, and then you, as a reader, can read his book, check scripture to verify it, and find out that that's exactly what scripture says, right? That's the difference between somebody like Dustin Smith, who's a PhD, and James White, who's just trying to sell a book. Dustin Smith has made this new book coming out as affordable as possible because he wants to reach as many people as he possibly can. And Dr. Dustin Smith is the author of the Biblical Unitarian podcast. It's been going on for a long time. Okay, this is the YouTube version of it, but you can see it on Spotify, iTunes, a lot of the other podcast media, and the information on it is on point. Probably the best, I would say the best that's out there if you're a biblical Unitarian and you want some really in-depth studies. Go to his videos. His short videos are great too. But his podcasts, I mean, you can download his podcasts and listen to them offline if you want to, on your own time, right? He doesn't charge anything for these. So he's got 800 videos or so up there for free, and he spent a lot of his own time doing it. So if you like his content, subscribe to his channel and become a member possibly. It's to support his endeavor because, again, this takes money to write a book. It takes money to get it published. He's not like some Trinitarians that I know that make a video, they lock it down with a membership, and you're basically held hostage. You want to watch the content? Become a member. See, I think Dustin Smith offers memberships, but most of his videos are free. All of these videos are free. So that's a big difference between Dustin Smith's content and the Trinitarians out there on the average that typically fleece you and you have to pay for their content. Dustin Smith is not like that. Most everything he does is free. And he shouldn't have to be doing this out of his own pocket, even though he's doing it, right? There's nothing wrong with being rewarded for your hard work. And so He's been around for a long time. He's been debating people. A lot of people don't know about it, though, because, again, he's not a self-promoter. He kind of is in the shadows and he lets his work speak for itself. So he's been around. He can see gospel truth 3 years ago. I noticed him when he was on the Biblical Unitarian channel long time ago, 10 years ago, maybe a decade or so ago. So he's a seasoned veteran, and in my opinion, he's the best out there. He's the best out there as far as knowledge and depth, able to articulate, bring the arguments, and stick to the subject. So definitely support him, especially if you're a biblical Unitarian. Support his channel, donate to his channel, help him financially. Trinitarians have endless resources. They're getting money for DebateCon, buying new microphones and stereo equipment. So the resources within the biblical Unitarian community are very limited. So the links are in the descriptions. I'll put the links to his books, to his podcast, to his channel, and I hope you like and subscribe. And the books are a wealth of information, so they're going to benefit you also. So I'm looking forward to Dustin Smith's new book, A Systematic Theology of the Early Church. Like I said, it's a mammoth book. It's going to be an awesome resource, and I hope you get a copy. God bless.